Bopping through the streets with the leak, Timberland cleats. Play the field where we shoot for the stars, ain't hard to reach. Peep the repertoire, skeet off the Thule, dump in the reservoir. Take a swig of Pinot Noir, hop in my foreign car. Bon voyage, I-95, passing the city streets from where we creeping. Backseat sleep, watching quantum leap, we play for keeps. Rules of the game, no time for referee. Don't step to me, I slap the clipboard. Ain't no coaching me, cost me plenty, but fortunately I came out even, far from thieving. Credit card scams, shames, and all misdeeding. Not misleading, team was deceiving, or the non-believers. Streets ain't where you make achievements, invest in what you most believe in. I left some jewels on my nightstand, and you can keep it. 22s under my bed with covers to sleep with. It's no secret, I'm teaching, niggas only leeching. The streets prey on the weakling seeking, that's how they eating. I'm front seat at the beacon, reeking, I'm probably chiefing. Got a shorty fine, she half black and Puerto Rican. I'm reaching, not for my gun, but for my gap, bitch. I need a black Benz and a chick like SS Atkins. Let's get it cracking. Life is good, I'm so fortunate. Watch out for orphan kids with cold hearts like an abortionist. The road we often miss with twists and turns like contortionists. The block is scorching, kid. You holding heat, you an arsonist. The streets is all a myth. I got some pith that we all can twist. Blow the myth, my hustle content. Shit, hand over fist. We take the risk, blow on the dice. Put in all your chips. Take my advice. We living right. We can all get rich.
Slow down, son, you killing them. Slow down, son, you killing them.
He's a guy I met 2 weeks ago at the Justice Fair.
Is he rich, handsome, rich? And remember, 2 out of 3 isn't bad.
He's sensitive, funny, and he has great taste. Look at these cute bodies.
In a row, 400 shadows with my name on their toes. These studies allows me as he put his feet back and out of see bodies alone. Mama wanna stuck in the swallow me whack. Welcome to the Check-in Report. I am your humble yet gracious host, True and Livin. I am in the building. I'm in the building. Let me get situated over here. Let me get situated. Let me get myself situated. We are gathered here today, and I'm here to ask a question. Does Kanye have a point? If you're watching the tweets, Kanye going ballistic on Twitter, known as X, he went ballistic today. You know, he's been known to go ballistic from time to time. But he sent out, from what I'm hearing, 300 tweets. 300 tweets. Going on an absolute tirade. Does Kanye have a point, though? Is he too far gone? That's what I want to know today. Is he too far gone? Does he have a right to be mad? Does he have a right to have a gripe? You know, a lot of people look at a lot of Kanye's ranting and they say, "Oh, that Negro is crazy. Oh, he's out of line. He's on one. He's losing his mind." Does he have a point, though? Does he have a point to be mad? Does he have a gripe to be mad? You know, if you get past all the crazy, all the antics, all the yada yada yada, is there a valid gripe? That's what I'm here to ask tonight. And then we also have to talk about the top female list. Billboard did a list, and they conducted a top 25 female hip hop list, and we're going to talk about that. We're going to go through that. But the main topic, we're going to talk about Kanye West. And like I said, I want to know from you guys. And salute to Xander. I saw Xander was in there. What's good? Yo, what's up? Is that Reese? What's up, Reese? Is that? I know that's not. Oh, that's not Reese. Oh, Maurice. Salute to Maurice. I thought that was Reese. All right, salute to Maurice. He said that's fire. Thank you, man. Thank you. I appreciate that. He said that's fire. He's talking about the song we just played. Yeah, that's a song I got coming out very soon. We're gonna drop some new music very soon. But with Kanye, does he have a reason to be crazy? We're gonna just go through a couple of his tweets, a couple of things that he's saying, and just ask the question: does he have a reason to be mad? Maybe he has a reason to be mad. Maybe he has a reason to be acting out the way he's been acting out. You know, I don't know. You know, I saw the interview he conducted with academics. And there were a couple of things that I went away from that interview saying, you know what, Kanye has a bit of a point. Do I agree with him running around wearing swastika chains and wearing KKK robes? Absolutely not. But he is an artist, and artists have an interesting way of expressing themselves. But let's take a look at some of the tweets he's been tweeting out, and let's just go through some of these tweets, and let's see if Kanye has a point. Does he have a point in any of these tweets? Does he have? Is it just madness, or is it actually a valid gripe? So one of the tweets he wrote out was, kids was rich when you'd go over their house and they had snacks. Like, nigga, how you afford to have uneaten food? I don't know what he's talking about here. This was 6 hours ago. Let's go to the next tweet. And he said, why the poor kid always smelled like his house? Wow. He's talking about, poor kids, smelling like a dirty house. That's very interesting because, Kanye didn't grow up the most richest kid. He was pretty much a middle class kid. It's interesting he's clowning, poor kids. He goes on to say, autistic niggas stay red pill. So I guess he's saying that he's aligning himself with autistic kids. Maybe he finds himself to be an autistic man himself. I have no idea. He says, I used to be moderately poor. Like I said, he used to be middle class. Like live in the hood, but you could afford Jordans type ish. Okay. Yeah, Kanye, he's not no hood nigga. He didn't grow up, without a pot to piss in. He grew up middle class. He grew up pretty much middle class. It seems like he just consciousness of his thoughts. He goes on to say, funerals should be where niggas can talk as long as they want, but also niggas can leave when they want. Listen. Sometimes you want to go to a funeral, you want to leave at your leisure, you want to talk in the funeral, just consciousness of thought. I'm just going through these tweets. Now, this was interesting. He talks about his funeral, what he wants in his funeral right here. He says, my funeral needs to be at least a week long. Not a day, not 2 days, not 3 days. He wants his funeral to be a week long. A week celebration of Kanye West. Let's continue with these tweets here. A 10-hour service every day so people can speak all the way through. It actually needs to be no limit. Embalm me. Put me on display at my mama house and let people visit. Hold on. Charge people. Charge people to come in and use the money to enrich all the blocks around. This is noble of Kanye. I don't have a problem with this tweet. He's pretty much saying, use when I'm no longer here, embalm him, put him up in his mama's house, and essentially use that money to help the neighborhood. I don't have a problem with that. I think that was noble of him. That was noble of him to say he wants to use that to enrich the neighborhood. Salute to that. I don't think there's nothing wrong with what he said there. It's probably the most selfless thing that he said so far. Why when niggas go to kill people, they be riding on the back of a motorcycle holding his waist? Now, I got to keep it a buck. He has a point here. Why do niggas do that? That's actually not a bad analysis of what he's saying here. If you're a killer, let's say you're a hitter, and you and your hit squad, you do a hit, and you hop on the back of the bike. Why are you grabbing another man's waist, doing a drill, spinning the block? He has a point. He has a point. And it was just a little jokey joke, but I mean, he has a point. You know, if you're spinning the block and things of that nature, why are you grabbing another man's waist? I don't have a problem with that. Let's go through some more of these tweets. He says, why do niggas be calling on you to delete you? I'd be like, it doesn't work that way. Okay, he's just ranting. Let's just continue. How many things do I say in one? All right. I mean, a lot of this stuff is just, consciousness of thought. He puts up a Dave Blunt's tweet. He says, all right, I don't know who he's talking about here. He says, I dated Julia. I think he's talking about that white girl he dated. He says, I dated Julia 2 weeks longer just to keep working with Perry. So I guess he's talking about dating Julia. Let me see. I brought a man a Birkin, rich nigga-ish. He brought a nigga a Birkin. Oh, he must be talking about this white girl here. I guess he brought this white girl a Birkin bag. Okay. Hold on. You start dating a trans woman and wondering why y'all got so many things in common. Whoa. Whoa. So wait a minute. Is this person that he brought a Birkin, is this person a trans? Has Kanye been messing around with the Badussi? Has Kanye been dabbling in the Badussi? Does he want his baby back ribs?
Baby back, baby back, baby back, baby back, baby back, baby back, baby back. I want my baby back.
Chili's baby back ribs.
I want my baby back.
Chili's baby back ribs.
Barbecue sauce. I want my.
Has Kanye been dibbling and dabbing in the Badussi? Because he wrote a tweet talking about trans women. And he said he brought a nigga. He says, I brought a man. This looks like a woman. Is this a trans? He says, I brought a man, a Birkin rich nigga-ish. Then he starts talking about trans. So is this a man that he brought a trans? Is this a man he brought a bag for? Has Kanye been dibbling and dabbing? Salute the FBA. Has Kanye been dibbling and dabbing in the Badussi? Inquiring minds want to know, because he said this. Then he started tweeting about. He started talking about trans. So he says, "Yo, you start dating a trans woman and start wondering why y'all got so many things in common." Whoa. Then he says, my piece, too long for trans Badussi. So now he's trying to further himself away from the Badussi. I don't know, Kanye. Why are you talking about the Badussi? I don't know. What's going on? What's going on with Ye? What's going on with Ye? You talking about the Badussi? Do you like Badussi or not, man? Let me know. Let me find out Kanye messing with them trans. Then he goes on to say, so this pastor was effing this trans. And when the congregation found out, he said, let the church say amen. Okay, I guess he's doing a little joke. Then he says, bad itches that cover up are forsaking God. Wow. Then he goes on to say, let me get your number. Your account number. Okay. He says bad itches should charge niggas just to look at them. That's called OnlyFans. Oh, I'm introducing a new feature to my tweets called Inner Monologue. Now I disagree. Because I don't think women that are really beautiful should charge men to look at them, because at the end of the day, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Only a man can tell a woman if she's beautiful. I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all. You know, men have the power in that, right? You know, and I know women will tell another woman, "You're beautiful," but I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. Women tell all women that they're beautiful. A woman could be butt ugly, respectfully, no disrespect to women, but a woman could be butt ugly, and another woman would just say, "You're beautiful. You're gorgeous. What are you talking about? You're beautiful." So really, it's men who set the standard on if women or if a woman is beautiful or not. It's really women. It's really, excuse me, it's really men that set the standard on that if a woman is beautiful or not. So I disagree. And beauty is in the eye of the beholder. You know, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. So just because a girl is a beautiful girl, doesn't necessarily make her beautiful if a man isn't beholding that beauty. So, you know, I don't know. Kanye just sounds like a simp with that tweet. Sounds like he's simping. And he did confirm something today for me. He did confirm that he is a cuck. I've been saying that about Kanye for a while now. I think Kanye is a cuck. I think Kanye likes to watch other men have relations. He likes to watch other men have relations. He likes to. He likes that. He likes that. He likes to watch other men have relations. He likes that. He enjoys that. He kind of confirmed that today. I did see that. He said something. He said something about being a cuck today. Hold on. Let's go more into these tweets. Well, I'm just going through some of these tweets here. He says, okay, I now signed up for Brazzers. He's talking about a PORN account. Blacked. A hub should not be free. And all of the actors and actresses should receive residuals like musicians do. I appreciate he sounds like a sex addicted dude. Kanye strikes me as one of those types of dudes that got like 100 tabs of coon lined up. You got like 100 tabs of PORN lined up. Different, you got X videos here, you got the hub here, you got 3 different other accounts here, all lined up. You can only beat off to one at a time. But you got all these different tabs lined up. He strikes me as one of those types of niggas. A nigga that got like 100 tabs open. You can only beat off to one at a time, Kanye. You don't need 100 tabs open. He strikes me as one of those types of dudes. Yeah, you know, Kanye, I'm gonna be honest with you. Now that I'm going through these tweets, Kanye just sounds like he's just ranting. It's all just off the top of the brain ranting. You know, this is just Kanye just ranting, if you ask me. You know, whatever comes to his brain, he goes in to talk about Obama. 2 niggas with fake smiles. Now, I have to admit, these do look like 2 niggas with fake smiles. I have to agree. I have to agree. These do look like 2 niggas with fake smiles. I have to agree on that. I mean, truth be told, I don't think Obama wanted to. I don't think Obama ever liked Kanye, and I don't think Obama ever liked Kanye, and I think Kanye desperately wanted to like Obama. I think Obama never liked Kanye. Kanye's of a different generation. Of course, he was going to use Kanye for his influence and his voice to get him elected, but I think. He generally did not like Kanye. He didn't, because Kanye. You got to remember, Obama is not a foundational Black American. He's an African, and a lot of Africans they resent foundational Black Americans. They don't like the bravado. They don't like the swag. They don't like the confidence. They don't like the pride. And Kanye exudes all of those things. Y'all remember that? Y'all remember that video when he called Kanye a jackass? Let's go to that. When Obama called Kanye a jackass. Y'all remember that video? See if I can pull that up. Obama calls Kanye jackass. I remember that because Kanye exudes confidence. Kanye exudes pride, and I don't think a lot of Africans don't like that. And I remember this video when Obama was going in on. Now keep in mind, Obama didn't have to go in on Kanye. Obama did not have to go in on Kanye, but he decided, I'm gonna go in on in the media, to the white media. I'm gonna go in on Kanye. Let's play this joint. I remember this joint. He called Kanye a jackass.
Is it video? Okay, great, thanks. This is video of the President of the United States calling Kanye West a jackass after Kanye West went out the other day during the MTV Awards and decided that he should be the guy who decides who wins an award.
Y'all remember this? Y'all remember this video? When Obama called Kanye a jackass, he wasn't feeling Kanye. He never liked Kanye. He never liked him. He didn't like the confidence. He didn't like the swag. He didn't like the bravado. He never liked Kanye.
Over Beyonce.
Jay-Z is more his swag. Jay-Z is more Barack Obama swag. On the low, kind of laid back, not too much bravado. Just do as you're told. He likes Jay-Z better. Jay-Z's more his swag.
It's kind of interesting. We want you to listen to it, and then we're going to talk about it with Roland.
The young lady seems like a perfectly nice person. She's getting her award. What's he doing?
Why would he do that?
He's a jackass.
All this stuff.
I'm assuming all this stuff. Where's the pool? Come on, guys. Cut the president some slack.
Yeah, but I remember that. He was called Kanye a jackass. He never liked Kanye. He never had no love for Kanye. He never was feeling Kanye like that, man. He was never feeling Kanye. He didn't like the swag. He didn't like the bravado. He didn't like the confidence. He didn't like none of that. So, it was fake. It was fake. Kanye has a point with that. He says it's not a hell of a run. It's a hell of a reign. Let's go through a couple of more of these tweets. He's showing some of the videos from his incredible career. I mean, listen, Kanye has some incredible stuff in his career. This is when Kanye won the Grammy. Let's play this video.
Everybody want to know what I would do if I didn't win. I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, a classic Kanye moment. Gold digger at the Grammys. He just going through his career, some of his songs, classics. He says, I love me, nobody better. Niggas be saying they Prince or Michael. Nigga, I'm Prince and Michael. Then, of course, he has the famous man with the mustache on his profile. Let me see. Of course, he has the. Then he has the chain. He has the chain. He has the swastika chain. Now, hold on. Let me ask y'all a question. Can I ask y'all a question? Let me know if I can ask y'all a question. Can I ask y'all a question? Can I ask y'all a question? Let me know if I can ask y'all a question. Hold on. Let me know if I can ask y'all a question. I want to know if I can ask y'all a question. I may go full screen on this too, just to ask y'all this question. Hold on. I may go full screen to ask y'all this question because I want to know. I want to know if I can ask y'all this question. Let me just see something real quick before I ask y'all this question. I'm looking for something. I am looking for something. Give me 1 second. I do want to ask y'all a question. and this goes into my thinking of why he's doing all of this, swastika stuff and all of that. Because this is my thinking. I had broken this down a while ago, and I want to know if y'all think that this is why he's probably going this route. Do you think possibly Kanye is embracing? Now, let me know if I could be wrong. I could be wrong, but let me know if you think I'm wrong or if you think I'm right. Is Kanye embracing the swastika and all of these different type of, all these things where he's, praising the man with the mustache? I'm not even going to say his name, but the man with the mustache. I'm afraid to say his name on YouTube. I'm gonna be any other place. I'd say his name. If you caught me on the streets, I'd say his name. But on YouTube is very, very fragile. Very fragile. I don't even want to mention the guy's name, but he's mentioning the guy with the mustache. Now, this is how I look at it, right? This is how I look at it. Now, you have to keep in mind that Kanye is an artist. Thing about artists, they're very good at expressing themselves, but they're not good at articulating themselves. Remember that. Artists are very good at expressing themselves. They know how to express themselves very well in terms of their art, in terms of what they're trying to do. They know how to express themselves. That's the beauty of being an artist. It's your expressionary art, right? But they're not the best at articulating their expression, right? Some of them are not really good at articulating the expression. Could Kanye be trying to express himself through his art? He got a chain. He's giving the man with the mustache props or whatever. This is how I look at it, right? This is how I've been looking at it. And let me know if this is wrong or if you think this is right. I think that Kanye is looking at a particular community, the small hat community. I'm just going to say the small hat community. He's looking at that particular community, and he's saying this particular community has profited off of black pain. You've profited off of the rappers shooting at one another, black rappers rapping about black pain, black struggle, black plight. The film industry, you guys have made money off of slave movies and movies about black pain and black plight. The small hat community has profited off of our community, right? Could this be a way of Kanye saying, well, you profited off of my community in our pain, so let me profit off of your community in your pain? Let me know if this is Kanye saying that. Because this is what I think he's trying to express. Do I think it's right? No. But like I said, artists are not too good at expressing. They're not too good at articulating their art. They're good at expressing their art, but not good at articulating their art. Could Kanye be saying, well, the small hat community profits off of black pain and black plight? Let me do a reversal on you guys and let me profit off of your pain. Let me profit off of your plight. I'm just asking that question. I could be wrong. But I think that it's a possibility that Kanye is trying to profit off of that type of, he's trying to profit off of that community. Could be wrong. I don't know. This is just my educated guess on what he's trying to do. He goes on to talk about Kendrick. He says, maybe I should talk about PDF. I can do the Super Bowl F, everybody, forever. So this is pretty much what in my opinion, if you ask me, Kanye is definitely wilding. He's been saying some wild stuff. But I do think he is mad about something, and he possibly isn't wrong for what he feels wronged about. You know, I do think Jay-Z has turned his back on him. I do think that Kim Kardashian and that family has done a lot to ostracize him and blackball him, and they've done a lot of harm to him. I do think rappers in the industry have backstabbed him. Absolutely. I do think that has happened. I mean, has he done some wrong himself? Absolutely. But I'm just saying that, maybe Kanye is not absolutely crazy for the things that he's saying. Now, a lot of the stuff that he is saying, he does sound a little bit crazy. But y'all let me know in the comment section in terms of what Kanye has been saying. But I'm kind of on the fence. I feel like a lot of the stuff he's been saying, in terms of his hurt and where his pain is coming from, and how he's been feeling. And I also saw he said somewhere on here that he pays $2,000 in child support. Hold on, let me see if I can find that tweet. Because he said a couple. He said a couple things, y'all. He said he pays $200,000. Excuse me, $200,000 on child support monthly. Let me see if I can find that. Hold on. Let me see if I can find that tweet. $200,000 on child support is crazy. Hold on, y'all. Hopefully I can find it. Remember, he sent out 200 tweets, so I don't know if it's like 300 tweets he sent out. It's a lot of tweets. Yeah, he also talked about how he wanted to smash Taylor Swift. I mean, I don't know. Come on. Where is this? $200,000 on child support is crazy. Yeah, see, this is what I was talking about earlier. He's talking about being a cuck, like when a girl gets effed by two guys in front of me. Two guys, one cuck. It's like, I don't know. I think Kanye likes to watch. He's on his Diddy shit. I'm trying to find that tweet where he says he pays $200K a month on child support. That was crazy. $200K on child support is crazy. Let me see. Kim Kardashian is my man. He also talked about how now he might get in trouble for some of these tweets. He talked about how two pop stars ran a train on Taylor Swift. That was crazy. They ran a trizzle. Yeah, I don't know where it's at. But allegedly, Kanye's talking about he pays $200K for child support. That's crazy. If that's true, that's crazy. Because Kim Kardashian is worth $1 billion. If he's paying $200K for child support, that's crazy. $200K for child support is crazy. I feel like it's here somewhere. Well, oh yeah, he also apologized to Jay-Z. He says, "I'm sorry, Jay-Z. I be feeling bad about my tweet, but I still feel I gave my life to this industry and thought so many people were my family. But when I needed family on some real ish, none of these rap niggas had my back." So he apologized. Allegedly, he apologized to Jay-Z. Again, I'm trying to find that he's talking more about Black and all this crazy stuff. Now he talking about R. Kelly. Ray J, my twin, is crazy. Ah. Yeah, listen, he has 200 he has like 300 tweets. Yeah, it's like 300 tweets. I can't go through all of these. Let me see. Let me see if I can find it like this. Kanye. Um Kim. Yeah, but he said he spent 200K on child support. That was crazy. Let me actually put that in Google. Give me 1 second. Let me put that in Google. Because he said he pays 200K in child support. That's crazy. How much does Kanye pay in child support? Because he said 200K. Yeah, listen, look, as part of their divorce settlement, Kanye West, also known as Ye, is obligated to pay Kim Kardashian 200K per month. 200K per month. You got to remember, Kim Kardashian is worth $1 billion. Can you imagine, as a self-made black man who made it out of Chicago, made something out of yourself, you have one of the greatest discographies in hip hop. You've created a sneaker brand. You've created a brand, Yeezy. You're $1 billion up. Can you imagine paying a white woman worth $1 billion, 200K a month for child support? That's crazy to me. That's crazy to me. But it is Kanye. Listen, that is Kanye. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. Let me see. But I mean, we're gonna end the Kanye thing there. In terms of the whole Kanye, I do think Kanye has a point on some of the things he's saying. Not on none of the hateful stuff that he's saying. I don't really, the stuff that he's saying that's hateful. I don't really have an opinion on that. I mean, he's kind of just jaded, I guess, a little bit jaded, I guess. You could say he's a little bit jaded. But maybe he has a right to be jaded though. I'm gonna be honest though. I gotta keep it a buck with y'all. He has a right to be jaded. If a certain, let's just say that if a certain community backdoored you, let's say a certain community backdoored you. They took all of your money out of your bank accounts. They took away your brand deals, took away your partnership. If they did everything to economically castrate you, would you not feel away? That community, respectfully, and I'm not even going to say that community's name. I'm not going to say their name. But that community did economically castrate him. I got to be honest, they did. It's one thing for them to take away the Adidas deal. They took away that Adidas deal. Whatever. They took away Adidas felt like, listen, we don't want you a part, we don't want anybody with any type of hate speech representing our brand. That's one thing. But when I saw that they were taking his money out of his bank account, we don't want you to bank with us anymore. We're taking your money out of our bank. You have 24 hours to pick up your money. You will not be banking with us anymore. When I saw that, I was like, yo, that community is after him. That community is after him. So, listen, he's jaded, but he does have a reason to feel jaded. Doesn't mean that it's right. Doesn't mean that he should run around using hate speech. Doesn't mean that, his viewpoint is correct. But he is speaking from a place of hurt. He's speaking from a place of pain. He's speaking from a place of feeling betrayed. He's speaking from a place of feeling backdoored and backstabbed by a lot of people. And that's my viewpoint. That's why I feel, listen, I feel like he has a couple of points. I don't agree with everything he says, everything he does, but it's coming from a place of hurt. Hold on, y'all. We're about to get into this Nicki Minaj, the #1 female rapper. Let's get into that. I think it's time to get into that because I've been haggling. It's time to get into that discussion. So Billboard put out this list. Let me put this up on the screen for y'all. Billboard put this list up. Now I want to know if you guys agree with this list. Billboard put this list up. The top 25 female rappers of all time. Now, before I talk about any of this, let's go through the list. Let's start from 25 up. Let's not start with 1. Let's start from 25 up. Remember, this is the top 25 female rappers of all time. I want y'all to give y'all criticisms. If you feel like this list is valid, let me know. Let me know if it's not. Salute to FBA. He says, I probably would have hired one of them drill rappers to handle my debt. Really? I don't know what you're talking about there. But let's get back to what we're talking about here. Now, I want to know from you guys. I want to know you guys' opinion. Do you agree with this list? Do you feel like this list is valid? Top 25 female rappers of all time. 25, Tierra Whack. 24, Doechii. Now, we're going to get into this list. We're going to keep going, though. I do have my criticisms of this list, and we're going to talk about Doechii in a minute. 23, Gangsta Boo. 22, Lady of Rage. 21, Glorilla. 20, Moni Love. Interesting. Moni Love getting some love. Okay. Lotto, number 19. 18, Remy Ma. Easy the Black Captain Lover. Okay. Rap City, 17. I like Rap City. Doja Cat. I don't think Doja Cat belongs on this list, but okay. Meg Thee Stallion, 15. Left Eye. I love Left Eye. Number 14. 13, Trina. Number 12, Da Brat. Salute to Da Brat. Cardi B, number 11. Cardi B. We're gonna go down this list. I'm gonna start from the bottom again. Foxy Brown, number 10. Foxy Brown is way too low. She should be higher. Eve, I love Eve. She belongs on this list. Roxanne Shante, Pioneer. I don't know if she belongs in the top 10. I don't know. Pioneer, though. I don't know if she belongs in this top 10. Salt and Pepper, Pioneers. They belong in the 10. They are pioneers. We're going to talk about that a little bit later. MC Lyte, she belongs in the top 5. Unquestionably. She belongs in the top 5. I think I would replace her with Queen Latifah, who was number 5. Queen Latifah, number 5. Little Kim, number 4. Little Kim should be higher. Little Kim should be higher. Lauryn Hill, number 3. We're going to talk about, I'm going to wait for that one. We'll get to her. Missy Elliott, number 2. I love Missy. And Nicki Minaj, number 1. The greatest female hip-hop rapper of all time, Little Kim. Do you agree with this list? Fire! 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 Now, we're gonna start from the bottom up, right? Now, first, before we critique this list, this is not a terrible list. I've seen way more egregious lists. I've seen worser lists than this. Billboard has put out some very questionable lists. Billboard has put out some very trash lists. In terms of hip-hop albums, hip-hop groups, hip-hop rappers. They put out some trash lists. This is not a terrible list, but there are some bad picks. There are some bad placements. And this is not no list is perfect. Now, let's get into this list. Let's start with 25. Tierra Whack at 25. Now listen. No disrespect to Tierra Whack. No disrespect to Tierra Whack. But top female rappers of all time. Top female rappers of all time. I can't name one Tierra Whack song. I can't name not one Tierra Whack song. And where's the love? I only see. Let me just go down this list. I only see about one or two hip hop female pioneers. Where is Shy Rock? Shy Rock from Funky 4+1. Where is Shy Rock? Where is Mia X from No Limit? Mia X was one of the greatest female rappers of all time. So there's some pioneers missing from this list that deserve to be recognized. I think Shy Rock kicked down the door for MC Light. Shy Rock kicked down the door for Salt and Pepper. There would be no MC Light and Salt and Pepper without Shy Rock. Shy Rock from Funky 4+1. She deserves to be on this list. But Tierra Whack, I'm gonna be honest with you. I've heard of her. I've never heard a Tierra Whack song in my life. I can't name one. Doesn't mean that she's not dope. Doesn't mean that she's not good. But we're talking about the greatest female rappers of all time. If I can't even name a song, if I can't put your face to a song or record, are you really one of the best? I would say no. So, in my opinion, Tierra Whack should not even be on this list. You could have substituted Tierra Whack for Mia X. You could have substituted a Tierra Whack for Shy Rock. A lot of female MCs. JJ Fad. A lot of female rappers that have come through the course of time. You could have substituted Tierra Whack, respectfully. And giving them a shout out. Number 24, we have Doechii. Now I gotta be honest with you. Doechii is still too young. FBA says Young M.A. gotta be in the top 3. I disagree. Sexy Red deserves to be somewhere on this list. Maybe not top 25, but somewhere on this list. I feel like Sexy Red deserves to be on this list somewhere. I don't know about top 25, maybe top 30, but somewhere, right? Back to Doechii. It's too early to put Doechii on a top female list. She has not impacted the game. She has one or two projects. She hasn't made her mark yet. Maybe in the next 5-10 years, when she's made her mark, then we could come back to this discussion. She may be higher. You never know. She may be higher on this list. But it's way too early to put Doechii on a top female list. It's way too early. Again, like I said, Shy Rock, Emil. What about Emil from Rockefeller? A lot of different female rappers. Mia X. A lot of different female rappers who paved the way. I think putting Doechii on here is just tacky. It's very cloudish, and it's very premature. I don't think Doechii has done enough. She doesn't have enough, bones in the game to be put on a top 25 list of female MCs. That's just my opinion. Gangsta Boo, 3-6 Mafia. I believe she deserves to be here. Gangsta Boo deserves to be on a top 25 list. I have no problem with Gangsta Boo. And I don't have a problem with her placement. 2023, that's respectable. I think Gangsta Boo deserves to be here. Lady of Rage, First Lady of Death Row. I think she deserves to be here. I think Lady of Rage deserves to be here. I think that she held her own. She was on death row. I mean, can we name more than one Lady of Rage songs? No. But she was the first lady of death row. She put her impact in the game. She had a big record, the Afro Puff record. That was a big record. I'm not mad at Lady of Rage being on here. Glorilla. I think Glorilla is deserving to be here. I think Glorilla is deserving to be on this list. I feel like she is the future of female hip hop. She has an interesting voice, an interesting cadence. She's deserving to be here. I think she's deserving to be here way more than a lot of these other rappers are. There's people that are higher than Glorilla that probably don't deserve to be on this list, in my opinion. There's people on this list that are higher that don't deserve to be as high as they are on this list, in my opinion. But let's continue. Moni Love. Listen, Moni Love, it's a shame the way you mess around with my heart. It's a shame the way you hurt me. Listen, I know Moni Love. Moni in the middle, where she at? In the middle. Moni in the middle, where she at? In the middle. Moni in the middle, where she at? In the middle. Go, Mo. Moni in the middle. Listen, Moni Love is a pioneer. Moni Love is a pioneer. She deserves to be on here. Moni kicked down the door for a lot of FemCs. You know who else is missing from this list? It just hit me. Where is Yo-Yo? You can't play with my Yo-Yo. Yo-Yo deserves to be on this list. There's a lot of FemCs that deserve to be on this list. I mean, you put Lady of Rage. Where's Mia X? Where's Chirac? Where's Yo-Yo? Where's Emil? JJ Fad. There's a couple of the real Roxanne Shante. You got the first Roxanne Shante. The real Roxanne Shante. Where's she at? Antoinette. Kaya. There's a couple FemCs missing from this list. Jackie O. Shauna. What about Shauna from DTP? There's a couple of FemCs missing from this list. Yeah, there's a couple of MCs. There's a FemCs missing from this list. But Moni Love, deserving. Moni Love is deserving to be on the top 25 list of FemCs. She has my blessing. I respect it. Lotto, listen, I'm not a big fan of Lotto. But she is doing the damn thing. I think that she deserves a placement. I don't think she's top 19 female rappers that ever rapped. She deserves to be on a list of top 25. I would put her lower, maybe 24, 25, 23. She's not the top 19 female rappers of all time. I would not put her this high. She's a little too high for me. A little too high. But she's deserving to be on a list though. Remy Ma. Listen, Remy Ma. I'm from New York. I got love for Remy Ma. She's deserving to be on a list. Again, a little too high for me. A little too high for me. I think that some of these placements are a little too high. I don't think she's deserving to be on this high on the list. FBA says, how are you going to have a top 25 female MC without adding Jim Jones? Why are you going on Jimmy Neutron like that? I thought you was going to say Jaja. This nigga said Jim Jones. Why you hating on Jim Jones like that? Hating on Jimmy Neutron. I thought you was going to say Jaja. Jaja from Dipset. Nah. But back to the list. Remy Ma, listen, Remy Ma is deserving to be on a top 25 list. but the placement is too high. She should be lower. She should be in the she should be somewhere in the 20s. Rhapsody, dope MC. In terms of lyricist, she's more than deserving to be on a list. And I would put her on the list as well. A little too high though. Like what's the criteria? Are we talking about impact? Are we talking about lyrics? Are we talking about culturally? Are we talking about influence? What's the criteria here to be on this list? Because this list seems to be a little scatterbrained for me. It's a little all over the place. But in terms of Rhapsody being, if we go bar for bar, lyric for lyric, Rhapsody is easily top 5. I would put her next to Lil' Kim. I'd put her next to Nicki Minaj in terms of being one of the best rappers on here. Yeah, but Rhapsody is an incredible rapper. But I don't know if in terms of her being a female rapper, if her influence and her cultural impact is there. I don't think it's there, respectfully. But in terms of just being a rapper, she's like the Black Thought of female rap. Incredible rapper. But, the cultural impact, the cultural influence, it's not there, but people respect the pen. But I'm not mad at Rhapsody being on this list though. I think she deserves to be on this list, but she's too high. A little too high. I would probably put her, maybe 20, 21, a little lower. That's just my opinion. Doja Cat, to my opinion, Doja Cat is a pop star. This is not a rapper. See, that's the thing. We let these people into the culture, and Doechii is not a rapper like that. She's really a pop star cosplaying as a person that does raps here and there. This is not a rapper, rocking on 16. She's a pop star cosplaying. She's a pop star cosplaying as a rapper every now and then. I think her music is boring, corny, trash. I'm not a fan of hers. She's a pop star. She's not a rapper. I've never heard a bar from her that made me go, ooh, this girl, she could rap her ass off. Or this girl, she's doing the damn thing. I think she's just a pop star. She's not a rapper to me. Doja Cat is not a rapper to me. I would never put her in the same breath as a Lil' Kim, Nicki, a Rhapsody, or a lot of these other rappers on here. So I don't think Doja Cat deserves to be on this list. She's a pop star. She deserves to be on this list. She doesn't have enough bones in hip hop in terms of being a rapper to be on this list, in my opinion. So I would take Doja Cat completely off of this list. Meg Thee Stallion. Not a big fan of hers, but I'm going to be honest, she's deserving to be on this list. I would have her somewhere in the teens, maybe the 17s, 16s, 18s. She's too high on this list. 15 is too high. 15 is too high. People don't respect her pen game. She's had writers. I don't respect her pen game, but she's deserving to be on this list. Left Eye Lopez, absolutely deserving to be on this list. Legend. Rest in peace to Lisa Left Eye Lopez. I love Lisa Left Eye Lopez. I love TLC. Salute to them. She's deserving. Trina, deserving to be on this list. Trina should be higher. Listen, hear me out. You don't get Meg Thee Stallion, Lotto, Sexy Red, Glorilla. You don't get that batch of female MCs without a Trina. City Girls, Trina. All of that is Trina. In my opinion, all female rappers post 2000, post 2000. All female rappers post 2000 come from One or other tree. They come from the Little Kim tree or they come from the Trina tree. Every female rapper that has come out since the year 2000 has come from either one of those trees. Either it's the Little Kim tree or the Trina tree. Trina's influence and cultural impact is through the roof. Trina is easily top 5. Trina should be top 5 on this list. The cultural impact, what she was able to do, Trina deserves to be higher on this list. I think she's a little too low. She's way too low on this list. Trina should be higher. Da Brat, she's deserving to be on this list. She's done a lot. I respect Trina, what she's done in this game. Excuse me, Da Brat. Da Brat is deserving to be on this list. I think Da Brat, she's done a lot in this game. She represented the FemC thing great. Da Brat deserves to be here, no question. Cardi B. Cardi B is a lazy sack of shit. This woman put out one debut album. We haven't seen this woman since. Why is she up so high? She does not deserve to be no top 11 FemC. She's way too high on this list. She ain't put in half of the work. If we go down this list to the Da Brats, the Trinas, the Left Eyes, Meg Thee Stallions, the Rap Cities, the Remy Ma, she ain't put in half the work these MCs done did. Cardi B should be lower. She should be in the 20s. I don't think Cardi B. I think Cardi B's too high. Cardi B should be lower. She's had writers her whole career. Listen, she had a spark when she started, but now she's just garbage. She's too high. I would put her lower, maybe in the 20s. Foxy Brown should be higher. Foxy Brown is an incredible rapper, incredible FemC. She should be higher. Foxy Brown should be in the top 5s. Foxy Brown is an incredible rapper, incredible artist, incredible songs. She was in an incredible rap group, The Firm. She's rapped with some of the biggest rappers in the game. She stood toe-to-toe with Nas, Jay-Z. She deserves to be top 5 on this list. So Foxy Brown should be higher. EVE should be on this list. I respect EVE. I respect her bones in this game. Eve should be top 10. Unquestionably, Eve should be top 10. I don't know if she should be 9, but she should definitely be in the top 10. Roxanne Shante. Listen, Roxanne Shante, I love Roxanne Shante. Pioneer. Should she be this high on the list? I disagree. Roxanne Shante had a famous battle with UTFO, the real Roxanne Wars. She cleaned them boys up. Queensbridge, a legend. But she's a little too high on this list. What happened after the Roxanne Wars? After the Roxanne Wars, we didn't really hear too much from Roxanne Shante. If you're going to give her the respect of the pioneer, I respect that. But, I mean, she didn't really have a career after the whole Roxanne Wars. I mean, but respect to Roxanne Shante. She's deserving to be on this list, but she's too high. She's too high. Salt and Pepper, listen. Great group. They had big songs back in the day. They're a little too high for me. They're a little too high. Salt and Pepper, they're a little too high. I would put them maybe 11 on a list somewhere. 11 right outside the 10. They're a little too high. But they are pioneers and they did a lot of groundwork and they did a lot of great stuff. But I would put them on this list, but not in the top 10. Maybe top 11. MC Lyte, unquestionably a top 5 MC. I can't even debate that. MC Light is a top 5 MC. I don't care what era, I don't care what time zone, I don't care what the criteria is. MC Light is a top 5 MC all time. It doesn't matter. MC Light is a top 5 MC to me. Top 5 MC. Super respect for MC Light. Paper thin, roughneck. I mean, she's incredible. To me, MC Light is the female equivalent of Rakim. To me, she's the female equivalent to Rakim. So I have the utmost respect for MC Light. Queen Latifah, I love Queen Latifah. Love her. She is too damn high on this list.
You don't find that suspicious?
She's too high on this list. I love Queen Latifah. UNITY. Ooh, ladies first. Ladies first. Ooh, ladies first. Listen, I love Queen Latifah. She's too damn high on this list. Too damn high. If you want to put her in a top 10, I don't have a problem with that. You want to put her number 9, 10, no problem. But she's too high on this list. Way too high. She's not a top 5 FMC. I would put Foxy Brown in that 5. I would put MC Light in that 5. Yeah, I think that MC Light and Foxy Brown's, I think their impact is way more felt in hip hop. Little Kim, you can make an argument that Little Kim is number 1. You can make an argument that Little Kim is number 1. I don't have a problem if we redid this list and you had Little Kim number 1. I wouldn't be mad at it. Little Kim, you don't get a Nicki Minaj without Little Kim. Nicki Minaj comes from, and we're gonna get to Nicki, but you don't get a Nicki Minaj without a Little Kim. So I mean that speaks volumes. If we're saying that. We all see Nicki is number 1. If we're saying Nicki is number 1, but we're also saying that you don't get a Nicki without a Little Kim, then what are we saying about Little Kim? Little Kim should be higher. Little Kim should be higher. She should probably be higher on this list. But yeah, and again, Little Kim is my greatest female rapper of all time. She's my personal favorite rapper of all time. She's my personal favorite female rapper of all time. My personal. Lauryn Hill, listen. Does Lauryn Hill deserve to be on a top female rapper list? No question. I would put Lauryn Hill in a top 15, 20 list. Lauryn Hill does not deserve to be in a top 3 female rapper list. We gotta stop. The woman put out 1 solo album. It's time to let it go, y'all. Let it go. I know she was in the Fugees. I know she had a couple albums with the Fugees. I know she put out 1 album and y'all loved it. She disappeared from music. And listen, I'm not knocking her from disappearing from music. She wanted to take care of her babies. She wanted to be married to one of the Marley sons. All respect to her. But at the end of the day, she gave up on the game. And there's women that have put more work into the game. There's women that have done more for the game. Lauryn Hill is not deserving to be on a top 3 list of female rappers of all time. I'm sorry. Is she a top 25? No question. No question a top 25 female rapper. No question Lauryn Hill is a top 25 female rapper. No question. But top 3, stop it. She doesn't have the work ethic. She doesn't have the credentials. She doesn't have the discography. 1 solo damn album. 1. Some of these female rappers on this list got 7, 8, 9, 10 albums out. You're gonna realistically put Lauryn Hill over them when they put the work in? Y'all gotta stop. So we gotta put Lauryn Hill. She gotta go lower. I love Missy Elliott. I love Missy Elliott. Missy Elliott is one of my favorite female rappers of all time. More than deserving. And I'm not even gonna hate on this number 2 ranking. I love Missy Elliott. She's deserving to be on a top 3 to top 5 list. I love Missy Elliott. Respect to Missy Elliott. I love you, Missy Elliott. You are an incredible artist, an incredible songwriter, and I love your art. You have inspired me and countless other people. I love Missy Elliott. She's deserving to be here. Love you, Missy Elliott. I love Missy Elliott. Salute to her. Nothing but respect for Missy Elliott. And then we have number 1, Nicki Minaj. And listen, I cannot dispute it. Nicki Minaj is the greatest female rapper of all time. I have to say it. When we look at the numbers, when we look at the logistics, when we look at the dominance, there is no female rapper that can compare. There is no female rapper that can compare with Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj is the greatest female rapper of all time. I'm sorry. She's the greatest female rapper of all time. You may not like it, and I'm gonna be honest with you. Hold on, let me just go to the chat for 1 second. Go to the chat for 1 second. I have no dispute with Nicki being the number 1 female rapper of all time. When you look at her career, I'm looking some things up real quick. Just give me a second, y'all. The dominance is through the roof with Nicki. The dominance is through the roof. We can't sit up here and act like she hasn't dominated the female rap sphere for her whole career. Since she came out, she's dominated. We have to just be honest about that. There's no female rapper that you could say had this time on top for. You know, listen, Lil' Kim, and we all compare Nicki to Lil' Kim, and she's definitely took a lot of stuff from Lil' Kim. But when we look back, we have to be honest. She took the ball from Lil' Kim, and she took it as far as she could. She ran with that ball. Give me 1 second, y'all.
Record, edit, and share your content all in one place with Riverside.
Give me 1 second, y'all. But when it comes to Lil' Kim, listen, she took that ball and she ran with it. I can't dispute that she took a lot from Lil' Kim. She took a lot from Lil' Kim. But at the end of the day, she took the ball and she ran with it. You know, Lil' Kim, incredible. I think she's my favorite. She's my favorite female rapper. But when we look at the reign of Nicki Minaj, we've never seen this. We've never seen a female rapper on top for this long. Running female hip hop for this long. We've never seen it. So I have to put Nicki number 1. I don't disagree with Nicki being number 1. I think that she's more than deserving. The numbers say she's number 1. The credentials say she's number 1. The charts say she's number 1. You can't compare any other female rapper to Nicki when it comes to the charts, when it comes to the numbers, when it comes to the logistics. You may feel in your heart that this one is better. Maybe you like Lauren, maybe you like Lil' Kim, maybe you like this one, that one. But when we break it down to the numbers, the statistics, there's nobody else to put up that high. You know, Nicki Minaj is the greatest female rapper of all time. Sorry. You know? Greatest female rapper of all time. I don't think it's disputable. But let me know what you guys think. Do you guys feel like she is? We got a couple people in here. Let me know. Yeah, let me know if you guys agree. If you disagree, if you agree, you don't agree, let me know if you guys agree. But that's how I feel about that situation. I feel like Nicki Minaj is the greatest female rapper of all time. I don't think it's close. I don't think we can really debate on that, in my opinion. Yeah, man, but that's just what it is. But that was the list of the female rappers of all time, the greatest female rappers. Let me know if you guys agree. Let me know if you guys disagree. Yeah, I just wanted to come on here and talk about these topics. Kanye, yapping about whatever he was yapping about, and the female rappers. Let me know if you guys agree. Let me see. Hold on, y'all. Is there anything else I should address tonight? Is there anything else y'all want me to address tonight? I did see a video that I want to talk about, but maybe I'll save it for another day, because everybody's not really in here. It's like a slow night tonight. Yeah, I think I'll save it for another night. Yeah, but that's pretty much all I want to talk about. Listen. That's what I want to talk about. Listen, guys. I'm going to close out. Y'all guys have a good night. I just want to come on here and talk to y'all, do a little live chat with y'all for a little bit about these topics. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. If anybody's in the chat, hop in the comment section. Let me know what you guys think of this video. Let me know what you guys think of this live. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. Salute to my mods, salute to FBA, salute to everybody in the chat right now. I saw people in the chat. I had a couple people in the chat that was turning up. Let me know what you guys think of this video. I kind of want to play a video, but I felt like there's not a lot of people in here. Give me 1 second. Let me just see. Let me see one thing before we get out of here. Because I was going to play a video tonight, and just to give my thoughts on it, but I might just save it for another night. Yeah. I'm gonna save it for another night. I'm looking at the people we got in here. I'm gonna save it for another night. Listen, I'm gonna close it out. Yeah, I'm gonna close it out, y'all. Listen, y'all have a good night. God willing, I'll do a live tomorrow. You'll probably see me tomorrow. And we're going to have a deeper discussion about certain things. I'm probably going to call some of my friends up. We're going to have a deep discussion. We're going to talk about some things. We're going to have a deep discussion. But with that being said, you guys have a good night. Stay tuned for more lives and more videos. We're going to do more lives, more videos. I know I've been slacking. Yes, guys, I acknowledge I have been slacking. I have been prioritizing my health. I'm sorry for prioritizing my health over a YouTube channel. I'm sorry. I don't give a damn. I'm still gonna prioritize my health. I've been busy with other things. But we're gonna get back on the hamster wheel, and there's gonna be more videos and more content. But with that being said, you guys have a good night. You guys have a productive night. A productive weekend, and I will see you guys, God willing, tomorrow. Toodles. Have a good night, y'all. We out.